Today on July 5th, Archangel Michael says, 30 minutes left. I order you to open this right now. Someone's real face must be exposed. Open it immediately. Archangel Michael says, the clock is ticking, something is unraveling behind your back that was never supposed to come to light. For months, this person has worn a mask so perfectly molded, even you began to believe it was their real face. But today, June 4th, the divine realm can no longer keep silent. In exactly 30 minutes, you are meant to find out the truth about someone close, someone you once trusted with your heart. This message isn't an accident, it's the final warning before a life-altering event occurs. Archangel Michael says, the veil will tear. A powerful shift will expose this individual's real intentions and reveal everything they have tried to hide from you. A spiritual alarm has already sounded, and it is echoing through your life as you read this. This message was prepared in secret for your eyes only. The moment you open it, your spirit begins awakening to a reality that will shake you to your core. Their actions, their smile, even their apologies, you'll see how deeply rehearsed it all was. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You were never supposed to find out what they did in the darkness. But what is done in the dark has reached its expiration. Their cover is being blown apart by a force far greater than anything they could have predicted. A conversation you never heard has been replaying in the spiritual realm. This person laughed at your pain. They celebrated your downfall in a private space, not knowing the heavens recorded every second. Comment now if you can feel it, a chill in your spirit, a knot in your chest, or a sudden tug that says keep reading. This isn't paranoia, it's prophecy aligning. The exposure has already begun in small ways. Someone mentioned their name to you recently in a strange context, and your spirit noticed it. That was no coincidence, it was the first crack in their disguise. Type Amen to get blessing 444 on this very date, June 4th. A door of clarity is swinging open. You'll begin to recall moments that never made sense, but now lie like puzzle pieces clicking into place. Your dreams will no longer be ignored because they've been trying to warn you. Someone in your circle has had two faces, one for the world, another for when you're not around. And that second face is growing tired of hiding, it's slipping, crumbling, and will soon fall off entirely. You'll begin to notice behaviors that were always there, but today your eyes will see them for what they truly are. Their kindness wasn't compassion, it was manipulation in disguise. Their gifts came with hidden strings, their silence was never respect. It was calculation. Tap Amen to get blessing 555, you've been observed light prey. Watched not with love but with envy, resentment, and cold strategic eyes. The one you thought was clapping for your success was actually waiting for you to fail. Archangel Michael says, this person didn't just lie to you. They shaped an entire identity around you to benefit themselves. They used your generosity as camouflage, your forgiveness as a weapon, and your trust as a shield. But today, 30 minutes is all it takes. Their kingdom of lies is falling, one truth will come out, and from that moment, they cannot go back to who they pretended to be. The mask is burning, and you are the witness chosen by heaven to see the ashes. Type Amen to get blessing 666. There is a photograph, a message, a deleted conversation you will come across soon. It will confirm what your soul has been whispering for weeks now. The feeling of betrayal is not imagination, it's revelation. They didn't expect this. They thought your silence meant weakness. But the truth is, silence is divine preparation, and you're about to speak, act, and move with a clarity that will shock even you. You are being set up for a moment of restoration so pure that their lies won't just fall, they'll crumble into dust. The more they try to deny it, the more undeniable the evidence becomes. Type a Mentagat blessing. July 1977. Archangel Michael says this exposure is not just about revenge, it is justice long overdue. A cleansing, long prayed for. A realignment that finally gives you space to breathe and be you again. You were emotionally blackmailed, spiritually drained, financially burdened, or mentally manipulated, and it wasn't your fault. This person made it seem like you were too sensitive, too dramatic, or too confused. But now, truth comes like a wave and no lie can stand in its path. Watch for signs, flickering lights, sudden headaches, gut twists, or animals acting strange. They are signals from the angelic forces already surrounding you. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Your name was spoken in a room where plans were made against you. They smiled at you during the day and twisted your image at night. But the very people they spoke to are now beginning to question them, not you. One person in that circle will betray them and come to your side with truth. This person will reveal screenshots, audio, or memories that validate your experience. Do not reject the messenger, they are part of your divine vindication. A woman connected to this story has been part of the plot. She admired your spirit but chose to side with Enti. Her role will be revealed when you least expect it. The next 30 minutes will determine which path you take, stay entangled, or walk into your divine protection. Archangel Michael stands ready to break every spiritual chain tied to this lie. Type Amen to get blessing 999. You were spiritually asleep, but not anymore. The light in your soul is too bright to be hidden. That's why the fake ones are being flushed out. They can't handle your rising glow. You've been questioning your own perception, but soon everything will feel like a thunderclap of clarity. Every manipulation, every half-truth, every suspicious coincidence, it was real. And the divine saw it all. Your spiritual ears are now open, you will hear between words, feel what's hidden, and know without evidence. That's not paranoia. That's intuition awakened by divine alignment. Type Amen to get blessing 111. The one wearing the mask is scared, they can feel you detaching, breaking free. That's why they may reach out with fake apologies, sudden affection, or even gifts to regain control. Don't fall for it. Archangel Michael has shown you what you needed to see. The truth will hurt, but it will also heal. Today marks the beginning of your spiritual detox. The lies are leaving. The deceivers are panicking, and your breakthrough is closer than it's ever been. Type Amen to get blessing February 2022. You were never meant to suffer in confusion, that season is over. Now, you will rise with clarity like fire, unstoppable and divine. If someone starts acting distant, anxious, or accusatory after this message, you'll know who the mask belonged to. Their energy will betray them before their words do. You are not alone, forces of light are swirling around you now. And Archangel Michael is placing a sword of justice in your hands. Type Amen to get blessing 1. 2:12. You will no longer carry the emotional weight for people who never intended to love you truly. You will walk into rooms and feel the shift because your discernment is now sharp enough to cut through even the finest lies. You are not crazy. You are chosen. You are being positioned to lead, speak, and expose through light. And the moment they realize their mask is gone, they'll eat or flee or beg. Neither should move you because you have already been spiritually promoted. Tap Amen to get blessing 1. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. This isn't about revenge, it's resurrection. The person who tried to bury your truth has only planted your rebirth. Watch who starts distancing themselves after this, because the guilty always reveal themselves in silence. Stay still, stay aware. Let your actions be few and your clarity be loud. Archangel Michael says, the hour of divine truth has struck. The next time you hear their name, you'll no longer feel confusion. You'll feel peace, because truth, mon seen, ka the unseen. Tap Amen to get blessing 03/1933. The silence they use to control you is breaking like glass. Every secret they planted like a seed in the dark is now sprouting into full-blown truth. There's no place left for them to hide, not from you, and not from the divine forces watching it all. Archangel Michael says, there is a scroll written about this very day in the spirit realm. On it, your name shines next to the word vindicated. Heaven didn't forget your tears, even when you had to cry them behind closed doors. People who never believe you will start questioning everything. Eyes that were blind to the truth will begin to see what you've known all along. And the person behind this betrayal will stumble under the weight of their lies. Your energy has shifted. You are no longer prey. You are becoming the force that will cause every mask in your vicinity to shatter. Type Amen to get blessing 1. A call may come today that shakes your world. This will be from the one who heard you, but someone who was once silent. Their conscience has awakened, and they can no longer keep secrets in the shadows. This message is no accident. Even if you've read many before, this one is the one. A direct spiritual intervention has happened in your timeline, and your DNA is feeling it now. You may feel restless or heavy, but that's your soul breaking the spiritual attachments that once clouded your judgment. The fog is lifting, and your enemies are watching in fear. Be still. Don't respond too fast. Let everything play out. Divine justice does not need your rage. It just needs your awareness. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. You are protected from retaliation. You are covered by a power greater than deceit, and the ones who tried to ruin your name will soon have to explain why their truth looks nothing like reality. You will no longer walk with bent shoulders and broken hope. That's over. Now begins your walk of elevation. Someone once told lies about you to protect their own reputation. They twisted your truth, stole your voice, and left you to suffer alone. But the echo of those lies is about to hit them harder than they ever expected. Watch as people start seeing you with new eyes. They will realize who the real problem was all along. Type Amen to get blessing February 2020. there's a woman who once smiled in your face while bearing you in conversations behind your back. Her guilt is becoming unbearable. She will either confess or collapse under the weight of divine exposure. Messages will surface. Old screenshots, deleted audio, something thought forgotten will resurface and confirm every suspicion you had but couldn't prove. You are not imagining the spiritual pressure. It's real. This moment is where timelines split, and the person who faked loyalty will be left behind in their exposed state. You are moving into divine truth, while they are trapped in a web they spun themselves. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. You may start to feel emotional or even overwhelmed. That's normal when a spiritual breakthrough is this massive. Your soul has been silently begging for justice and now, it has arrived. Don't warn them. Don't confront them. Let the truth move through its divine channel. They won't be able to handle what's coming, not because you attacked them, but because truth is a force they cannot outsmart. It reveals everything with silence, not shouting. You're about to see masks fall off like dust in the wind, and what's behind them will shock even you. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. The one who betrayed you might act normal today. Don't be fooled, their nervousness is hiding behind forced laughter, awkward timing, or sudden interest in your well-being. That's guilt. That's fear. And most importantly, that's their spirit recognizing yours is no longer fooled. Don't be surprised if people you haven't spoken to in a while suddenly message you, they're feeling the shift. They are sensing the storm rising and they want to be on the right side of history. You are not alone. The divine has surrounded you with spiritual protectors, dream messages, and intuitive nudges. Type Amen to get blessing February 2025. You will begin to recall things from your past that never felt right, strange moments, offhand comments, hidden texts you once ignored. Illa Bigno like let you find it strike. You are not only receiving clarity for today, but also for what was stolen from you years ago. Nothing escapes divine memory. A heavy truth is coming from someone who used to smile around you, they feared you find out. And now, your fear is turning into action. Archangel Michael says, brace yourself. This truth is not meant to hurt. It's meant to release you. Type Amen to get blessing February 1926. There's a reason you were chosen for this divine unveiling. You're strong enough to see it, to stand through it, and to walk away without needing revenge. What's coming is irreversible. Once the truth is revealed, the mask cannot be put back on. The person who wore it will find themselves exposed not only to you, but to everyone around them. The betrayal may have roots in jealousy, hidden competition, or even a deep-seated fear of your light. But none of it matters now. The light is too strong to hide, and your spirit is ready to shine without interference. Type Amen to get blessing 2727 soon. You'll look back at this day, June 4th, and understand it with the turning point of everything. The real beginning of a life lived in clarity, not confusion. In confidence, not shame. You will see faces fall away, but your peace will grow stronger. The ones you lose were never meant to carry your truth forward. Do not mourn those exposed. Rejoice, for they made space where truth to breathe and for you to finally be seen, loved, and respected as you deserve. This isn't just exposure, it's elevation. Type Amen to get blessing. February 1928, the house of lies is collapsing. The fake support, the hidden jealousy, the secret recordings, they are all falling apart, and your name is being clear without you having to lift a single hand. The angels are moving quickly now. Doors are closing and eyes are opening, and the real ones in your life will begin to gather around you like never before. From now on, trust what you feel the first time. Don't second-guess your intuition anymore, it had been right all along. Type Amen to get blessing 3030 if you wish to express your support further. You have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Your soul has crossed into new spiritual territory. This realm doesn't tolerate lies, drama, or chaos, and because of that, everything attached to the false version of your life is breaking away. Let it. Don't chase clarity from those who denied you truth. Receive clarity from the divine instead. A 30-minute countdown is almost complete, and the person who feared being exposed is about to stand in their own shadow. Tap Women to get blessing 3333. The time is now. Those 30 minutes weren't just about warning you. They were activating you. Your spiritual armor is now glowing with clarity, and everything attached to deception is being ripped away from your life like a torn veil. You are walking into a realm of undeniable truth. People who once stood tall will tremble at your silence. Their secrets will not survive the purity of your spirit any longer. Today, the real face behind the lie has been seen. And once seen, it cannot be unseen. They thought exposure would destroy you, but they were wrong. It will set you free. Type Amen to get blessing 3535. Archangel Michael says, this final stage is not just about knowing, it's about becoming. You are not the same person they played games with. That version of you is gone. What stands now is someone refined by divine fire. They feared your awakening. You whispered, don't let them find out. And now that you have, their steps are unsteady, their words rehearsed, and their energy twisted. There's no script they can write fast enough to hide what's now pouring out. Their own choices have called judgment upon them, and the only thing left is to face what they created. You meanwhile are rising. Type Amen to get blessing 3000. June 1936. Watch what happens in the next 24 hours. One person will distance themselves quickly, another will offer sudden kindness, and one may come forward trying to flip the story. Stay grounded. Don't panic. You're not alone. Heaven has already gone before you. What they feared would come to light has, and now you have the power to either speak or stay silent. Either way, you've already won. The higher you rise in truth, the more lies will fall beneath you. Type Amen to get blessing 3007. 137. Something sacred is unlocking in your life now. You will begin to feel lighter even if emotions run high. The energy they drained from you is returning in waves. Your sleep will deepen. Your aura will extend. People who once dismissed you will start acting differently, but it won't matter because you've stopped seeking validation from those too afraid of your power. The ones who faked love, loyalty, and laughter are now being left behind. And the doors closing on them are divine decisions, not emotional reactions. Let them close. Type Amen to get blessing March 1938. you are rising into a level where only real energy can survive. That's why the fake must fall now. It's not punishment, it's purification. From now on, your circle will shrink, but your peace will expand, and those who remain will see you clearly, without the fog of manipulation cast by the one just exposed. You will walk into rooms and feel lighter. You'll hear their name and feel nothing. That is freedom. That is healing, that is victory. You may weep today, but not because you're broken, because you're finally whole again. Type Amen to get blessing 3939. Archangel Michael says, even your past will start to feel different. The stories you once told yourself will change because you now understand what really happened. You will no longer carry the burden of blame for what others did behind closed doors. From this moment on, your life will begin to bloom differently. Your skin will glow. Your mind will sharpen. Your timing will align with the divine. Do not be afraid of losing people during this transition. What you are gaining is greater than what is falling away. You are gaining truth, and truth is divine inheritance. Type Amen to get blessing 4040. You may hear them talk, make excuses, or even beg for another chance. But now you see it for what it is, a performance. You've already seen behind the curtain, and there's no returning to the illusion. You will no longer waste words trying to prove yourself. You are no longer trapped in their story. Now, you are the author of your own. And in your story, the hero doesn't fall for tricks twice. Let the silence speak louder than your pain ever did. Type Amen to get blessing 4141. There's a new beginning waiting for you. The exposure wasn't the end. It was the portal. Now, your energy is protected by higher forces that will allow such betrayal again. The truth has cleared the air. You are walking out of this storm with your head held high and your spirit even higher. Everything they stole energetically, your peace, your clarity, your time, is coming back multiplied. And they'll watch it from the sidelines, unable to stop it. You've entered your divine recompense. Type Amen to get blessing 4242 from this day forward. No mask will deceive you. An old charm will fool you. And no betrayal will ever shake you the way it once did. You have been spiritually upgraded, and those who clung to your old version are being released for good. Let the message spread. Let your silence echo louder than their lies, and walk confidently into a future built on truth, not illusions. They have been exposed. You have been exalted. Type Amen to get blessing 4343 if you wish to express your support further.